What is going on, guys? Keen Flame here, back with another ranked 2v2 on the stress test. Just trying shit out, and I will be helping you guys make sense of how to play the new Retold gods. Or not really new, but you know what I mean, right? So everything is kind of new, so I'm going to be guiding you guys through my gameplay per request of a lot of people who wanted to see a little bit more commentary on these videos. So I'm sorry for the quality. This was basically streamed on Twitch. I tried to stream with the highest quality, but for some reason it didn't look as good as I had hoped. So for future videos, I will definitely just record it straight from my computer instead of streaming it. So let's go back a little bit just for the start. So the first thing you actually want to do is make a dwarf right away on Odin. And why is this? Because they removed the Hunting Dogs upgrade. The Hunting Dogs upgrade in the original was that you can basically hunt faster, but now they removed it and they made the temple more expensive. The temple is now 150 gold, 150 wood. And what does this mean for your build order is that you need to put villagers on gold way sooner, like pretty much straight away in the build order. Otherwise you cannot advance fast. So I'm sure this build order is going to be more optimized in the future. This is just something I tried out in a beta, but you know, the concept is there for you guys to follow. So let me just explain it real quick. Basically, so I put my first villager basically was a dwarf instead of a villager. So what I did in the options was I disabled creating villagers at the start of the game automatically, so I can make the dwarf right away. This game actually did cancel the initial villager just so it could make the dwarf, but that's the setting you guys should change to be able to do this. So I sent a dwarf and a new gatherer to gold immediately so I can advance to classical with 4 to 5 dwarves. I also make an ox guard for this gold mine right away, and also one of my initial villagers makes a ox guard for the wood line. And I know you can probably do it faster if you collect wood from the trees right around your town center, but there is still walking time, and I honestly prefer to up to classical with a little bit of a better economy than, you know, the ghetto as build order where you're gathering wood from some regular trees. So I prefer, you know, that little bit of comfort. But yeah, you can see basically the idea is you just switch between dwarves and gatherers. Gatherers go into food because they have a higher gather rate on food, and dwarves do gold because they have a higher gather rate on gold. So you just keep switching. Whenever you have 70 gold or 60 gold for the Thor, you just make a dwarf to gold until around 4, and then you make a temple. And you keep around 2 villagers on wood, and then you can see I already have enough wood and I almost have enough gold, so I can make a temple pretty soon. And you also do one loop around your town center with your berserk, berserk being the Ulfsark from the original. And here Raku in the chat is like, rush my guy. And I saw too late that he actually is making a temple behind their base, so I'm like, oh shit, I already have enough resources to make the temple, but I cannot walk all the way to the enemy's base to make a temple right there. So I try to still kind of make my temple forward. And there Raku is playing Loki. So Loki has access to the spy god power. You can use it on any unit and it sees what that unit sees. So you can kind of map hack basically what your enemy sees. So it's a really good idea, for example, to put the spy god power on the enemy gold villagers or food villagers, and then you can just keep raiding that pack of villagers. Just make sure to keep the spied villager alive so you can keep seeing where those villagers are. So now I am advancing through the classical age with Heimdall, the minor god Heimdall, and Heimdall gives access to the Undermine god power. And you will see in a little bit what the Heimdall god power does. It's called Undermine, and it's really good against buildings. So as Odin, you get 2 free ravens when you make your temple. So I'm going to be scouting with these ravens, and you can also click When you click on the Raven, there's a little button for Auto Scout. I would suggest not to use it because it can fly into the town center and just die. And yes, the Raven will respawn, but it's probably better to just scout with it yourself. Just shift click on the map like around your enemy's TC and scout with that. So my macro right now is 6 on food, 4 on wood, and 5 on gold. And you can see I have enough for some longhouses or some great halls. And I am sending my Berserkers and my Ulfsark all forward so I can make buildings basically right in front of my enemy's base. And in the classical age, you just want to make more dwarves to gold. And I would also probably supply my food villagers with 1 or 2 extra food villagers, so I have a total of 8 on food, so I can keep making the food military units. And here you can see Raku, my buddy, is sending his Einar forward. And we were like surprised, like where is Red's temple? Like where is Green's temple? Like where are they on the map? And you will see later in this game, it's actually kind of funny, like everybody was planning to rush, but we just don't see each other yet. So here I'm dropping down 3 longhouses. This is basically an all-in strategy. So basically what you do now is you cast the Undermine on the tower and then you aim it towards the TC, so it takes down the tower instantly and it also damages the TC a lot. And then you send the Einar Jar, and every unit you got, you sent it to the enemy town center. And there you could briefly see that Red was planning to rush as well. He was building a forward base near Raku's base. And here comes Raku's Undermine as well. So we are going for a double Undermine. And Red is trying to escape with all of his villagers. But he runs right straight into my forward base. So this is just pure chaos. And I'm trying to macro as best as I can while still applying the pressure, and there's just so much shit going on. He's trying to take down my reinforcements, and we have taken down a TC as well. So what is going on in this game? And also one change they made to the Einar Jar, it does the special ability which boosts nearby military units. It does this from a range now. It doesn't basically have to attack a unit anymore to do it. So here I'm pinging to my friend that he has to come with his army to help me kill Red's army over there. And you might be surprised, like, is Green really bad or something? No, he's not. He just went for a 2TC boom. So they were just not expecting our double Heimdall rush. Like, they were just not expecting it. Even I was not expecting Raku to do this. So this was like, we were just basically winging it. And this is just pure chaos. So yeah, double Undermine is really good in 2v2s. You can basically take down a TC really fast if your opponent is not expecting it. And there you can see Green's army is trying to destroy my forward temple as well. He has a pretty big army, so I have to move my villagers back. So at this point, I am going back to my own base to defend it, to make sure I don't lose my own town center, because this could go on for quite a while. So I'm moving back my units, but I am getting intercepted by the Valkyrie. And at this point, Red actually decides to tap out, and Green as well as a result. So that was quite a crazy game, in my opinion. One of the more fun games I've played. It was really short, only 7 minutes and 50 seconds, but hey, compared to Age of Empires 4, I'll take that, you know, a little while. Anyway, so yeah, that was a pretty funny game. I hope you guys liked it, even though it was a little bit short, but yeah. If you guys want build orders, check out aonbuildorders.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And there was the second TC. You could see it briefly for Green. He had a temple and 2 longhouses right there. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Peace